Welcome to Comfort Time with Aunty Yunike, where we share testimony stories. Today we have a very special topic with our Mr. Banda from Men's Network. Men's Network is an organization, and we are wanting to know how are they working, how are they networking with other organizations, because it's easy when you network. We talk about networking for the mothers, for the fathers, for the children. Everybody networks to get good results. So we want to know, are you networking or are you working in isolation?
Well, thank you very much for having me around. And I think this is a very interesting topic. Yeah, so to answer the question, yes, we are working with the men around. We have formed networks, but our work also enables us to network outside the organizations, because you cannot work alone. You have to come together with other institutions that believe in your work, to share what is working, to share information, and to exchange what are the best practices around. Yeah, so you get connected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who are you working with? Just organizations that are working with men and boys, or are you working with any organization that is focusing on the health of the human being?
Well, our primary networkers, if I may use that term, are institutions that are working around gender issues. And I can give an example: the women's movement here in Zambia. We also have allied partners who are not part of the women's movement. We network with the media and the other organizations that would be interested to partner with us. For instance, we network very closely with the gender division, and I'm sure most of the work that we do anchored by the gender division, formerly known as the Minister of Gender. Then we work with the Zambia Police because of the issues that we are talking about in terms of addressing gender-based violence. So Zambia Police is one of the networking institutions. We also network with the media colleagues for us to do sensitization, to do advocacy. We work very closely with our colleagues in the media. Apart from that, we also work with the cooperating partners. Who support our work. Right now we're working with UNDP. They have been supporting our work quite extensively in most of the districts where we've done sensitization, where we've trained, or where we've expanded. We actually thrive on the back of those institutions that believe in our work. The cooperating partners have been supportive. Sometimes they may not give you resources, but just connecting with friends. Yeah, it's very important,
good.
because
We need that.
Yeah, they give you the light in their own spaces.
They point you to the right direction.
For instance, we were invited by the Swedish Embassy to give a health talk at the Swedish Embassy. I think that was in May. So that was part of networking. And you never know when you are working or networking with such institutions. They also talk about your work in their own spaces with other people that they work with. So that is the beauty of networking.
Great. You talk in a recent video, you talked about when we're discussing climate change, you talked about girls being affected the most. And now you've said you network with women's movement. I know that women's movement is large. When you talk of NGOCC, then you're talking about all other members, because they're all affiliated. But do you network with the mother body as NGOCC or Women's Lobby or YWCA or other smaller bodies that are within the NGOCC?
Well, we network with the mother body because they've got links to other institutions.
Yes.
But outside that, we also network with the individual members. Yeah, at different levels.
Okay.
Because each one of the members, our work is interlinked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interlinked. The mother body is there just to
to coordinate. Yeah.
And point you to others
which okay.
Other,
I thought that was of interest because as you encounter those difficulties, especially issues which are to do with the girl child, I think those would be the best people to share the best practices with, or even the challenges that you are finding, so that as they strategize, they take that into consideration. Yeah. Okay.
And one of the beauty of networking is that when you are planning an activity, you can ask an organization that is present in a particular area to help you mobilize. Like if you go to Northwestern and you want to go and talk to the men, it may be challenging for you to mobilize in a place that you are not familiar with. But if there's another organization that is operating there, it becomes easier because they'll round up all the men in one place. They know who is capable of doing what. But you also share resources, you share the skills, and you share
best practices.
Yeah, so you find that when you are working together, you achieve more.
Much more.
Yeah.
As they say, when you walk alone, you can be
very fast.
Yeah, but when you work together, you sprint.
You sprint. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the beauty of working together is that the UN is also, they say you have to deliver as one. So if you are working together, you actually deliver as one with other civil society organizations. I usually use that term quite a lot because whether you are a male group, you are a women's movement or a women's organization, and if you put your effort together, you actually
achieve more.
At the end of the day, you find that you have more successes than challenges. But also sometimes you network to share challenges. What is it that is working for you, or what is hindering a lot of organizations. And when you put your efforts together, you find that you are able to ride over those challenges and do your work effectively.
Oh, that's very good. We were just having another networking conversation with some men because we have a product called SOD. And SOD is super oxide demustase. This is a product or a nutrient that is in the body, a nutrient that we are born with. When we are born, we have 100% SOD. As we get older, especially when you reach, say, 40, the SOD in the body starts depleting. So maybe by 40 you have 70%. By 60 you have even less. By the time you are getting to 70, your SOD is very low. So now what that SOD does is it goes to regenerate, regrow, and empower the cells to function normally. So the men, I'm sharing with you because the men have made us laugh because that nutrient heals the entire body. But funny enough, your men, I've only noticed one thing. They are calling SOD Viagra.
Oh, okay.
They are calling it Viagra because the problem with the men is the prostate gland. Well, after 40, most men have an inflammation of the prostate gland. And SOD heals that because it's healing the cells. So the men have noticed that when they are on SOD, they have no issues of prostate gland, and they start functioning properly. And for them, they're just saying this is Viagra. But it's not Viagra, it heals the entire body.
Yeah.
So I thought I should share that in case there are those who don't know about SOD. They can get in touch with Comfort Time, and we can share more information.
And this is also cause for networking.
Yeah.
Because of the benefits, just to go through different organizations where men are, or where men can, find time to learn more about it.
No,
I think that is an opportunity.
Yes, no, it's something that a lot of it, we laughed because the men in Nigeria, the ones who said, oh, here, every man has to have SOD.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a better way than when people are using traditional things that are harmful. This one is going to heal the cells. Our bodies are made of cells. So when your cells are healthy, the whole body is healthy. It's not only people with hypertension, people with diabetes, people with arthritis, people with piles, people with strokes, all of them, all that is cell-based. Once they take SOD, their problems are over. So it's important to know that there's such a nutrient that is good for the entire body. It doesn't target one ailment, it targets the whole body. So I thought I should share with you. We all laughed when we heard that instead of calling it SOD, they are calling it Viagra.
So I mentioned earlier that we're networking with the different partners here in Zambia, but our work has also given us an opportunity to network with the institutions outside the country. For instance, we are working with our colleagues in Zimbabwe. There's a men's group called Padare, in Malawi, Tanzania, up to North Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, and including men's organizations in the French-speaking countries.
Wow.
Yeah, starting
That's
from
good.
Mauritius, DRC, Congo, and Mali, Tunisia, all those. And when I attended the Women's Conference organized by the International Trade Union Confederation last week, I had an opportunity to meet other organizations from Nigeria and other parts of Africa that we think we can work together around issues of bringing men on board and talk about a lot of challenges affecting the men, but also amplifying the voice of ending violence against women. Yeah, so
that's awesome.
It's a very interesting space to network. Yeah, you share information, what is working, the similar the challenges, are they similar, and how we can move
as one.
Yeah, so I find it to be very interesting to network. Sometimes you just need someone to tell you can get up.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're falling down,
because things are getting harder.
Yeah, you need someone to say, I know you've got these challenges, but
we've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
That's a problem with having challenges. Some people want to give up because they think it's too hard.
Yeah.
But nothing worthwhile is easy. And you need to have a paper trail. You need to have a story of how you got to where you are. You can't expect to just get up today and you are successful and you are rich and you are... Then you will start thinking you went through satanism or through witchcraft. Anything that is worthwhile doing, you have to sweat. It is said, no sweat without sweat. So have the patience to gain what is coming to you, and you enjoy it more. You even be more proud because you worked for it.
Just as I was waiting, someone sent me a message on my phone. So there's someone in Germany who wants to talk to you about gender issues. Already that's
networking. Yeah.
You get linked up to other spaces.
Yes, whom you didn't even know yourself,
Yeah.
No, that's very nice.
Yeah.
No, we are very grateful. At least we know we are all benefiting from the networking. Please share with everybody also about the SOD, so that if you are all healthy, then we are all healthy.
And we can network more.
Better. Okay, no, thank you very much, Mr. Banda. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. And we are always glad that you're on top of things every time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Please continue.
That is the fuel to get us moved. Because sometimes you sit, how can I do this? But when someone says, you are doing well.
You're on the right track.
Yeah, you are on the right track. Then you've got enough fuel.
Good.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much. So, please, you've got the information, networking. Don't wait to network just as civil society. You can network even in the family, even outside the family, everywhere you are not an island. Let's work together. Let's share information. Let's share what's working and what's not working, so that we get to the end of the line faster. So thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up as always, and also remember to share the videos widely. If you haven't subscribed, please do. See you in the next video.